Imagine this. You wake up, glance in the mirror, and you notice your hairline looks different. Maybe your scalp seems more visible, or the shower joint is full of hair. Is this just seasonal shedding or the first sign of balding? Understanding the early indicators of hair loss can help you take action sooner rather than later. Today, we're diving into the science of hair loss. You will learn what to look for, what causes the changes, and what you can do about it, all backed by research. What is hair loss, and why does it happen? Hair loss, or alopecia, happens when the hair growth cycles are disrupted. Normally, the hair grows in the cycle. The growth phase, anagen phase, lasts a few years, then the catagen phase for a few weeks, and then the telogen phase where the hair shed. On average, you lose 50 to 100 hair daily as part of this natural cycle. Hair loss becomes more noticeable when more hair enters into the shedding phase compared to the grow back phase. For most men, this is linked to androgenetic alopecia, caused by sensitivity to dihydrotestosterone, DHT, a derivative of testosterone. Studies, such as one published in the Journal of Investigative Dermatology, confirm that DHT shrinks hair follicles over time, leading to thinner, shorter hair, and eventually no growth at all. So what are the early signs of balding? First, receding hairline. One of the most common early signs is a receding hairline. This often begins at the temples, creating an M or V shape, and over time, the hairline moves further back. A study in dermatology and therapy emphasized that male pattern baldness typically starts with the front hairline or crown. Early intervention during this stage can slow the progression significantly. Second one, thinning at the crown. Another early sign is hair thinning at the crown of the head. This area may feel less dense, and you might notice your scalp becoming more visible in photos. Research from the International Journal of Trichology shows that crown thinning often goes unnoticed until hair loss becomes moderate, making it one of the most subtler early signs. Third, increased hair shedding. Do you find more hair in your comb or on your pillow? While some shedding is normal, consistent increase could be a sign of some early balding. The American Academy of Dermatology highlights that shedding more than 100 hair daily or noticing clumps of hair can indicate the beginning stages of hair loss. Fourth, change in hair texture. Early hair loss can sometimes change the texture of your hair. You may find it become finer or less voluminous. This is due to the miniaturization, where the follicles produce thinner, weaker hair strands before they stop growing entirely. Fifth, visible scalp in certain lights. Another subtle indicator is increased scalp visibility in bright lights or when your hair is wet. You might also notice some uneven density across your scalp. Sixth, slower hair growth. If your hair feels like it's taking longer to grow back after a haircut, this could be early signs of balding. Miniaturized hair follicles produce slower, thinner hair growth. So why do these signs occur? Genetics and hormones. Male pattern baldness is largely genetic. According to a genome-wide association study published in PLOS Genetics, variations in the AR gene, the androgen receptor gene, are strongly linked to the susceptibility to androgenetic alopecia. This gene affects how sensitive your follicles are to DHT. Scalp health. A poor scalp health, such as dandruff, inflammation, or buildup, can exacerbate hair thinning. A study in the Journal of Clinical and Aesthetic Dermatology found that inflammation around the follicles can speed up hair loss in those already predisposed for it. Age also plays a significant role. Hair loss often starts in men's late 20s or early 30s, but it can occur earlier depending on genetics. The UK Biobank study revealed that 30% of men experience some hair loss by 30, and this figure rises to 50% by the age of 50. So what are some myths about early balding? It's your hat. Scientific studies like the one in dermatology research and practice confirm that wearing hats does not cause hair loss. Balding is hormonal and genetic, not caused by headwear. Some people say you're losing your hair because of stress. While extreme stress can lead to temporary hair loss conditions like telogen effluvium, this is different from male pattern baldness. Stress-induced shedding often regrows when the stress is finished or minimized. What should you do if you notice these early signs? First, you need to assess the situation. Take regular photos of your hairline, crown, and the parting to track change over time. This will help you determine if the hair loss is progressing or if it's just something you're noticing at the moment. Second, visit a specialist. A dermatologist or trichologist can examine your scalp and suggest treatment options. Early intervention is key. Waiting too long could limit your options. So you have to explore treatments. Treatment for early balding includes Minoxidil. It encourages hair regrowth by improving follicle blood flow. You can also do some massages with a derma roller or some silicone brush. Second is finasteride, a bit more strong. It blocks the DHT production to slow or stop hair loss. And you can also try natural routine from ULTI, which is clinically proven to regrow 18,000 hair in only 3 months. So, here are some takeaways. The early signs of balding include a receding hairline, thinning at the crown, increased shedding, and changes in the hair texture. These changes are driven by genetics, hormones like DHT, and age. Recognizing these signs early gives you the chance to explore treatments or embrace your look confidently. Whatever path you choose, knowledge is the most powerful tool in this journey. Remember, hair doesn't define you. How you carry yourself does. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you have any thoughts. So, what's your experience with early hair loss? Let us know.